No.
I love you, puppy.
Braylon, put that juice back. Your sister got it. Put that juice back. Your sister got it. We're gonna give it a couple minutes, let some people get into the building. But leave the remote. Worry about them out. Go ahead.
I love you, puppy.
Give it a couple minutes, let people get into the building. Live yesterday. He not blocked.
I love you, puppy.
He definitely not blocked. He just did a live yesterday. Meek would be in the building. What's up? Give it like another minute. Hey, Elaine Journey, I would have thought you would have had this. I would have thought you had this. I would have thought you would have had this by now.
I love you, puppy.
Oh yeah, wait till y'all hear what he say in this one. I only saw the beginning of it and I fell asleep. So it's gonna be a fresh reaction for me too. No, he's blocked from DMing people on TikTok because I guess he was sending threatening messages to Golden Booty. You sending threatening messages to Golden Booty. They blocked him on TikTok. Crazy thing about it is the very people that he's always caping for, he was caping for the white man. It was the white man that shut him down on YouTube, TikTok. I mean, shut him down on YouTube. Stopped paying him. Fucked up his CPAC. Fucked up all his money. It was the white man that did that. And now he's on the Chinese man dick, and it's the Chinese man that's the Asian man that's blocking him from their platform. Nah, she's sick today. Trip C's can't be here. She's not feeling well. And my apologies for the noise in the background. I got my kids. But we give it one more minute and we're going to get started. One more minute and we're going to get started. If you don't stop bringing your little half-naked ass out here, and that's why I keep turning my camera on and all, because my daughter keep walking in and out in her diaper. You don't stop bringing your little half-naked ass out here. Yeah, shout out to Tripsy. Hope she gets well. All right, so we're gonna get started. Old Sugarfoot went live yesterday, and let me turn this music off. Old Sugarfoot went live yesterday, and was giving legal advice, but the problem is there was really no legal advice being given the entire time. I turned the show on for you, buddy. Go play. I turned the show on for you. Sit down and watch it. So we're gonna get into this. This is part two because they shut the live down because he wouldn't stop talking about his baby mom. So they shut the live down and he started another live. And this is part two. Hit that like button, family. Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
Let's go. Hold on. I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling? Live, feeling Gucci.
Let me skip past the music.
No friends, I made friends when I told. I see y'all in, but you keep getting court dates set.
Later after being out of
Yo, this dude, I remember him. This dude, yo, he shouldn't be. I don't know how he made it to his age. I really don't. I really don't. How this guy that he's talking to, I want to give a disclaimer. The guy that he is speaking to in this video, the guy that he is talking to, let me go this way. The guy that he is talking to, you see the guy down there on the bottom half on the right side. That guy is in his mid 30s, early 40s. I have no clue how this guy made it this far. This guy's an idiot.
Investigate that, but I'm not gonna tell. Yeah. To the song, and I gotta hear this. Wait to the song, and I gotta hear. I see y'all.
none of your.
You from? How you doing?
What's up? My name Garnett. Peace, peace, family. As you would
Peace.
say, you know what I mean. I'm
Hello.
from
Yes,
Chicago,
sir.
bro. From Chicago,
right.
but not from 63rd. Look, I got a question.
I hear that. Yes, sir.
Not about none of your like personal life and shit.
The boy from Chicago, he said, I'm from Chicago, but I'm not from 63rd. So I'm thinking, all right, this dude might be a troll because he keeps saying, fuck Chicago left and right. Max, what's up? He says, fuck Chicago left and right. Every chance he gets is fuck Chicago. So if for him to come up there, and then he says he's going to kill Lil Durk. So he says he's from Chicago and he start rapping Lil Durk lyrics. Well, King Von lyrics. Still Lil Durk, basically Lil Durk lyrics. So I'm thinking he's a troll. No, he's a fucking idiot.
I don't get no fuck because you taught me so much in life that I don't get
Yes,
no
sir.
fuck about your personal shit, your women situation. I'm a fan of like your light, you know what I'm saying, and the information you put out in the universe. So
Yes,
my
sir.
question is, during the summer, did you see those two suns? And what the fuck do you think about that? Because I saw that shit every day for like 2 months, bro. It was like another celestial body following the regular sun, and it fucked me up. And nobody never really shared no light on that for me, and I couldn't figure it out for myself.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I missed it because I've been recovering from being drugged, and I missed a lot of.
Did y'all not just hear what the fuck he just said? The man said over the summer, did you see that there was two suns? First of all, when the fuck did this happen? Because I ain't hear nothing about this shit. I go outside every day and I ain't see two suns. And he said over the summer. This man said I ain't see it. I was recovering from being drugged. What nigga? What? How you recovering? You getting drunk and fucked up every day? That's recovering, nigga. You can he using this excuse for everything.
The things that I might have should have seen because, like, I basically, you could say, if this is the NFL, you could say I was on injury for 2 years. You know, so I missed. Yeah. But what I would love for you to.
He was on injury for 2 years. Oh, nigga, you are bugging, Mr. Switch.
Do is send me that. because it wouldn't be nothing for me to look into it and investigate that. But I'm not gonna tell you I seen something or I looked at something that I didn't, because I just been focusing on making sure that I'm straight. And like I said, I don't even like talking about it, because at the end of the day, like I tell everybody this.
Get started, man.
I'm gonna be making sure that bitter baby mamas is getting cracked down on. So, like I said, it ain't even just me. It's all around the world. It ain't even just the country. It's all around the world. But as far as in America, I'm gonna be making sure that bitter baby mamas is cracked down on. And if you have
Hey, Pharaoh, I know you watching. If they crack down on bitter baby moms, if they ever do that, it ain't gonna be because of you and your story. You deserve everything that's happening to you. There's men like me who don't deserve it. I deserved it at the time it happened, but not now. I should not be still being punished for it. You, on the other hand, you deserve everything that's happening to you. It ain't gonna be because of you, bro. Trust me.
I definitely got one of them. I definitely got one. Okay, what's your thoughts on this child support? Like, I think I ran across some information where
if you yeah, but I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
Oh, nothing. I ran across some information where supposedly you can go to the Supreme Court and get all this child support money revoked because it's supposed to be illegal constitutionally or something like that. It is.
What? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna answer that. Then I'm gonna say what I'm.
Is that true? You can go to the Supreme Court and get all your child support revoked because it's. I strongly doubt that. Hold up, let's Google that. Can you go to the Supreme Court to get your child support revoked because it's illegal? Hold on, let's see. Process debrief. Is that true? Can you do that? Because I'm not. I can't. I will have to go into a deep dive. I don't see nothing on the surface. I will have to go into a deep dive. I don't think that you can do that. Because if that was the case, my pop would have did that shit years ago. If that was the case, niggas would have been doing. You know how many niggas that been in jail, in and out of jail for child support? You think they ain't gonna? You think they wouldn't have went to the Supreme Court to get their shit? You know how many celebrities that's paying millions of dollars in child support? You think they wouldn't have went to the Supreme Court? That makes no sense to me.
Doing well. Let me say what I'm doing first, and I'm answer that. I am creating a whole new system. So whether you could get it back or you can't get it back, I don't even care, because whatever they had in place is going in the garbage as far as mine. I'm creating a whole new system where it is 100% universally fair. It's going to be capped universally. Ain't no, like I said, it's going to be capped universally, and it's only going to be for necessity. It's not going to be because I'm bitter and I don't want to see this man with another woman, so I'm going to make him spend his money, because that's called financial abuse, aka abusive litigation, aka vexatious litigation, if y'all really want to go there with the real Latin word roots of the word.
Yeah, but that's not why your baby moms is putting you on child support. They weren't putting you on child support for that. You weren't giving them shit, so they forced you to. Or you made them have sex with you in order to give them money for your child. Or you would like try to control them. So they said, you know what? Instead of going through you to get you to pay, I'm going through the courts. Fuck that. I'm not putting up with you no more. Why deal with you anymore when I can go through the courts? Quaz, what's up? That's what your baby moms did. Why deal with that? That's your case, your situation. Your situation ain't like everybody else's. See, you're making it. See, and this is another reason why I go at him, because you're making the people who are actually victims to the shit that you claim look bad. You're actually making us all look bad. People who actually believe in Egyptology, who actually believe in ancient Kemet, who actually are going through baby mama drama. You make us look like a bunch of fucking liars. Yeah, he do got them smoker eyes.
It's called vexatious litigation. So now, like I said, I'm creating a whole new system. I already got the blueprint ready to go. I swear to God, I gotta tell you right now, I got my joint right here. All my flash drives is in it. I'm only gonna pull one out. Wait a minute. Bam. Like I said, keep them things. Bam. And got another one in my laptop. Bam. So I'm already ready to go. I'm already ready to get on a flight and go with Japan.
Bro, just because you show us a bunch of flash drives, we don't know if anything is even on those flash drives. You could just be showing us a bunch of empty ass flash drives. Those flash drives could have a bunch of fucking pictures on them. For all we know. For all we know, them flash drives got nothing but pictures on them. We don't know what the fuck them flash drives say.
And then whoever I need to go with. But I say to say this. Now let's speak on what you said. Yes, you should be able to get it back, but the government does not follow their own laws.
And why does, hold on, one more thing. Why does he think that he can create a new law system and every country is just going to follow it? Yeah. Okay.
They're following their own laws now, that's fine, keep following them. But for the most part, yes, you should have got it back, but they should have never took it in the first place, because that is called financial abuse. So just like mental, see, this is what I want people to know. The lower half of the Constitution is carnal, which means physical. The upper half of the Constitution is spiritual. So let me give you an example before I answer that.
Wait, what? What the fuck did he just say?
Financial abuse. So just like mental, see, this is what I want people to know. The lower half of the Constitution is carnal, which means physical. The upper half of the Constitution is spiritual. So let me give you an example before.
What? The upper half of the Constitution is physical, carnal, which means physical. And the lower half is spiritual. The Constitution, that is. He's speaking on. The fuck is he talking about? Carolina Kid, what's up? I have no clue, y'all. I am just as lost as y'all. And what the fuck is financial abuse? I've been trying to figure that out too, Max. I thought I was bugging when I heard that shit.
Before I answer that, you have the 6th Amendment and you got the 14th Amendment. Now, within both of those amendments, they say you have the right to confront your accuser. Now, you might think, oh, why do they have the right to confront my accuser in here twice? Because the 6th Amendment is your right to confront your accuser if that's a physical person. So that could be the police, the FBI, your neighbor, your baby mom, or if you're a baby mama, your baby dad, while on your baby dad. The 14th Amendment is the right to confront your accuser if it's a corporate entity or a government entity. So in your case, you would be violated on a level of the 14th Amendment, which is the upper half of the Constitution, based upon the fact you're not being allowed to confront your accuser because it's not a physical person. But I'm pretty sure they didn't ask you.
You are allowed to confront your accuser. He probably confront your accuser. He probably just didn't go through the right channels to do so. They give you a chance to go in court and fight. They give you a chance. They even got a motherfucking whole TV show about it. A whole TV show about custody. What is it called? Custody court or something like that with that black chick? She be cussing people out. Well, not cussing them out, but she be telling them off. What's that young? She like in her late 30s, early 40s. They got a whole TV show, a custody court. The fuck is you talking about?
Anything that they should have asked you as a black man for you to be able to prove that you are actually in your kid's life and this woman is just trying to get some extra money out of you. And so, like I said, a
They
lot of the
actually
time,
gave custody to my baby mother without even asking me, or they didn't give me an email, nigga. They didn't call me to court. I just looked up a couple years later at the.
If you see, he doesn't understand the law. If you are not in a child's life or nowhere to be found, they don't have to say anything to you. They can't find you. Or if you have, if so, say the mother had full custody, she ain't got to tell you shit. If she gives the custody over to her mother, she doesn't have to tell you anything because she had full custody in the first place. Or if he gave up his custody, there's so many reasons why that could have happened without his say so.
Being out of touch with my baby mother, and
exactly.
her mother had custody of him, and then her mother put me on child support. So the whole shit is rigged and bogus. Like
and that is a custody. And that is a violation of your human rights. And there's so many different amendments. I'm on live, baby girl, but you go right on the phone. You ain't got to go nowhere. That is not.
Oh wait, if she put him on child support, that means you have partial custody. She can't put you on child support without some type of partial custody. So that's the part that guy's not mentioning. They can't put you on child support without giving up some type of partial custody.
Not only a violation of your human rights, on the Sixth Amendment, that's a violation of your Fifth Amendment, which is your right to due process, and that's a violation of your human rights because now we have to call into question, which I've had to deal with recently. Is the government aiding and abetting a federal crime via kidnapping and extortion? Because now you are not like I said, you are not this child's parent, and you are intervening in the situation and allowing what is called malicious prosecution.
Let me shut that whole statement down, because when the state comes in, they legally could come in. If you guys can't come to an agreement, the state can legally step in, especially if one of the parents asks the state to step in. So what you just said is a crock of shit. It's a load of shit. Listen what he just said. They're violating your human rights in the Fifth Amendment, bro. You just gave a big word salad full of shit. That's all you're doing. You're not saying nothing. You're just giving us a word salad full of shit. That makes absolutely no sense. It sounds good, but if you listen to what he's saying, it makes no sense.
Human rights, because now it's right, and that is a violation of your human rights. And there's so many different amendments. I'm on live, baby girl, but you go right on the phone. You ain't got to go nowhere. That is not only a violation of your human rights. On the Sixth Amendment, that's a violation of your Fifth Amendment, which is your right to due process, and that's a violation of your human rights because now.
Okay, right to due process has nothing to do with it. Steve, you add that in everything. Oh, they violated my Fifth and Sixth Amendment. Those are the only amendments he knows. They violated my Fifth and Sixth Amendment and my human rights. You ever notice that whenever he talk about a case, those are the things he goes for? They violated the Fifth and Sixth Amendment and my human rights. Every single case he talks about. Or he filed the 30-30 motion or some shit like that.
We have to call into question, which I've had to deal with recently. Is the government aiding and abetting a federal crime via kidnapping and extortion? Because now you are not like I said, you are not this child's parent, and you are intervening.
He said the government is aiding and abetting kidnap and extortion. How? If you can't, like I said, it says that somebody who says he knows the law would know this. The state can legally step in if the parents are abusive or they cannot come to an agreement on custody, or if one of the parents asks the state to step in because you can't come to an agreement. So everything that you just said about them aiding and abetting is a crock of shit, because they didn't aid and abet Golden Booty because the Golden Booty asked the state to step in.
Intervening in a situation and allowing what is called malicious prosecution or judicial maliciousness.
What the fuck is malicious prosecution or judicial maliciousness? What the fuck is that?
Aiding and abetting a federal crime via kidnapping and extortion, because now you are not the, like I said, you are not this child's parent, and you are intervening in a situation and allowing what is called malicious prosecution or judicial maliciousness to take place, because technically you are allowing the other parent to kidnap their child and extort the other parent for visitation or for what you would call I believe it to be domestic terrorism, but if people feel like that's too strict of a charge or accusation, let's just say at minimum, harassment, mental and emotional abuse. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. But I believe it.
Bro, you just threw a bunch of fucking words together. You make no sense, bro. Hey, Jay Blaze, if this is a stupid channel, then why you bring your goofy ass over here? Hmm. Hmm. If it's such a slow channel, what the fuck is your goofy ass over here for? And you said it's for slow people, but your slow ass is in the chat. Oh man, you niggas is dumb. You come over here trying to throw insults, and you always backfires. Every single time it backfires. These niggas are dumb as shit. But what the fuck did he just say? Section 3030 of New York Criminal Procedure Laws entitles defendant charged with a felony or misdemeanor to a speedy trial. Yeah, what the fuck is judicial maliciousness? Can somebody tell me what the fuck any of the, he just threw a bunch of fucking words, illegal terms together into a sentence and and made up some shit.
It's called malicious prosecution or judicial maliciousness to take place, because technically you are allowing the other parent to kidnap their child and extort the other parent for visitation or for what you would call.
No, what they don't allow the parent to kidnap the child. What they do is they give the child to the person who has custody. And if you guys work something out and decides to let you see the child, then that's cool. But other than that, she's not supposed to let you give you the child until the custody dispute. She's not supposed to speak to you or give you the child until the custody dispute is over. Unless y'all have a short-term agreement until the custody battle is over, she's not supposed to give you the child, because you can run off with him. It's so many reasons why. And you're one of the reasons why. You was talking about running off to Costa Rica with your child. Yeah, I see his dumb ass left. Niggas come in here with stupid shit.
I believe it to be domestic terrorism, but if people feel like that's too strict of a charge or accusation.
So you saying that you was gonna get China to bomb Chicago? You was gonna get Korea and the Asians to bomb America? That wasn't domestic terrorism? You saying fuck America and you hope this place gets burned to the ground? That's not domestic terrorism? Because that's what that sounds like to me.
Let's just say at minimum, harassment, mental and emotional abuse. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. But I believe it to be direct domestic terrorism by legal terms and definition. But long story
No.
short, yes, your rights are being violated. But the question,
He said it would be domestic terrorism by legal terms and definition. In what world?
but the issue is the FBI, because they're the ones in charge of the court, you know? So it's not like I'm just calling them out because I'm starting beef with the FBI, but even on any, I don't care what state you live
It's
in, what
like
county
that.
you live in, they all have to submit to the FBI. And if they're not, then they're in violation. So either way it go is going up to the FBI, and whoever's blocking it at that level is in trouble. Like I said, but long story short, the FBI is engaging in human trafficking because this is a form of
I knew. How did I know that it was somehow, some way going to lead to the FBI human trafficking? I just knew somehow, some way, this whole shit was going to lead to human trafficking somehow. We jumped from custody battles to the FBI human trafficking.
human trafficking. And this is why human trafficking is at an all-time high, because they would take a child from a man like you that want to be in his child life and then allow the woman to expatriate you on terms and conditions or accusations that are false. Because I want people to know this: putting out false information, period, is a crime. It's only perjury when you do.
Hold on, you said malicious prosecution occurs when someone sues you or brings criminal charges against you without probable cause and with harmful intent. Yeah, that's not what the hell he. Kuma always coming with the real definition. Shut this fact checking the shit out of this nigga.
It under oath, but it's still a crime if you don't take an oath and you still intentionally put out false information. So filing a crime is from a man like you that want to be in his child life and then allow the woman to expatriate you on terms and conditions or accusations that are false. Because I want
expatriate you. I don't think that word went there. I don't think that word. Allow her to expatriate you. What the fuck is? I don't think that word. I don't. Can somebody coma? Can somebody tell me what expatriate means? Because that don't sound like that word was supposed to go there. He said his hat go match his jumpsuit.
I want people to know this: putting out false information, period, is a crime. It's only perjury when you do it under oath, but it's still a crime if you don't take an oath and you still intentionally put out false information. So false.
Oh shit, you've been intentionally putting out false information for 2 years. Intentionally. You've been intentionally telling people that you was drugged. Intentionally claiming that you was drugged.
White people, I'm about to turn up in it. Look at me, I got weed up in this motherfucker, a knife up in this motherfucker. Where them shrooms go? Some shrooms up in this bitch. Wait a minute. I'm about to get lit in this bitch.
You intentionally told somebody that you murdered somebody named Neef. You intentionally told us that you beat up your baby moms and then turned around and said you didn't beat them up. So either you're lying now or you was lying then. Either way, you was lying. Intentionally. You've been intentionally lying about everything that has come out your mouth. You claim that you're going to be a trillionaire. China don't fuck with you. So you're not getting no money from them. United States don't fuck with you. You're not getting no money from them. Africa damn sure don't fuck with you. Where is this $1 trillion coming from? These trillions of dollars.
Filing a false police report is a crime. Or going to the courtroom, whether it's family court or civil court, and saying that something happened to you that never happened is a crime. So
yeah, but Right. Aboriginal. But she didn't file a false police report. You shot at her house. You beat her up. Coming from your own words. She didn't file a fake false report, police report. Everything that she filed in that police report really happened. It's on tape and video.
Long story short, the federal government is aiding and abetting in criminal behavior in the federal court. So that way they could expatriate parents that actually care about their kids. So that way parents that don't care about their kids
What the
can
fuck is
continue
that?
to raise kids that are, let's say, unproductive in society. And I'm using
I
these
don't
words
know
so I
where it
want to
goes
get
there.
flagged. But when I get on my app, we gonna get right back raw with it. But I say that to say you have so many rights that have been violated. I'm just gonna give you maybe two or three. I mean amendments that have been violated, but at minimum, yes, this is straight violation of your human rights.
I think the
And
state of Illinois is complicit. It's just for monetary gain. Like they just want to.
and that is what
money.
that is what I was going to say. The reason
Yeah.
that child support is so fluent as it is because it's just like when police arrest you or DAs convict you. They actually get a percentage off the quota. So
Exactly.
district attorneys don't care if you really did it or not. They
Right.
just get a percentage off the quota. Baby, family court judges don't care if you really did it or not. They just gonna get a piece of that child support. So now look at it. If y'all wondering why so many people are on child support who really should not be, it's because the state is getting a piece of that money.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're not one of those people. See, you always trying to group yourself in with people that you're not a part of. Whether it's good or bad.
And forever in perpetuity. I can't get a tax return. I can't get a passport. You know what I mean? They like
And that is
against you.
And that is violation of your human rights because it is actually a crime. I don't think people know this, but
So because he can't get a tax return on his kids, it's a violation. Okay.
all of this is in my law book. It is actually a crime to waste someone's time or to degrade or tarnish the quality of their life experience. That's a crime. So if you can't get a passport or you
But none of that happened to you.
can't get a license or you can't enjoy your life, that is actually a violation of your human rights. If you're in and out of court but ain't nothing happening, but you keep getting court dates set, that is actually a violation of your human rights. So, for example, let me give you an example. When I went to go change my name, I had everything that I needed. The judge told me to come back. I came back with what she told me to get. Okay. I came back with what she told me to go get. Then I came back again with what she told me to go get. Then I came back again with what she told me to go get. And I simply just said to myself and to my attorney, you're the judge. You're the one on the bench. So you know everything that I need technically the first time I come in here because this is not your first time dealing with somebody trying to do something as simple as changing their name change for spiritual or religious purposes or business purposes. So if people are coming in here every day to change their name, that means you already know what documents you would need because you do this every goddamn day. So what you're doing is you're making me run around.
Yeah, but they make money off of changing your name too. So I find it hard to believe that a judge would do that. I really find it hard to believe that a judge would give you the runaround on changing your name when they actually make money off of it.
Purposely, so I got to keep paying attorneys to come back and forth. You got to keep getting paid to see me on the docket, and you are engaging in what is called abusive litigation. And so, with that being said, yes, exactly what you're saying is right. And it's so many different amendments that are being violated that somebody would think that I'm just making this up. But yes, they're probably violating 77% of the damn Constitution just with what you're saying alone. And this is not even a criminal case. This is a family court matter. And like I tell people, if you really want to keep it a buck, family court is.
Wow, I noticed that you just did some slick shit. He said, "I'll tell you the amendments that they violating to be exact," and then said, "I'll tell you they violating over 70% of the Constitution." No, nigga, you said you were going to tell the exact amendments.
Exactly what you're saying is right. And it's so many different amendments that are being violated that somebody would think that I'm just making this up. But yes, they're probably violating 77% of the damn Constitution just with what you're saying alone. And this is not even a criminal case. This is a family court matter. And like I
Right.
tell people, if you really want to keep it a buck, family court is just as worse as criminal, is just as bad as criminal court, if not worse, because y'all don't realize, not you, but most people don't realize these are federal level crimes being committed in a courtroom where they're telling you this is a non-criminal matter. So do you know how much stuff is getting snuck through under the radar in family court because you don't even think it's a crime, let alone a federal level crime and beyond the state level crime? So I said that to say, yes, you are 100% correct. All of this is in my law book. My law book is going to be on my university.
Yeah, he's correct about his situation, but your situation is totally different. Like everything that you're describing is happening to real people in real time. This shit ain't happening to you. You just a fucking idiot. That's to sum it all up. You're just a stinky butt doodoo head. To sum it all up, that's it. There's no other way to describe it. You're just a fucking narcissistic idiot. That's why you're going through what you're going through.
At least the most important
You
stuff, so
don't
y'all
take
can get right to it.
accountability
And then,
for
like I
nothing.
said,
Yo, you don't take it. I just realized that you don't take accountability for nothing. Nothing. You drugged yourself. You blamed everybody else. You spent your money. You blamed everybody else. You fucked up with your kids. You blame the courts. It's the court's fault because they criminal. No, nigga, we told you before you walked in that motherfucker that this was going to happen.
I'm gonna publish my law book and I'm gonna sell it. And my law book is well, like I'm going to continue to give legal advice. And as I tell everybody, what'd you say, baby? Oh yeah, I got you. And I'm going to continue to give legal
You
advice.
got somebody on the phone?
And what's special about my law book is I went to every level of the courts, even the military. So if you went to jail and you AWOL, okay,
Where
I
can
can
I
get you
buy
up.
that? Where can I buy that
It'll
law
be,
book? Man?
you will be able to purchase my law. Listen to me. My law book is complete. I got it backed up on every level you could think I could have it backed up. The only way this law book won't come out is if I get assassinated. And if that happens, y'all better tear this bitch up. Other than that, I ain't doing nothing wrong. But I say to say this, my law book could actually be out now. But I want it to be right and exact, and I want it to look good. And like I said,
There you go with the bullshit.
doing the most. But if you go on my TikTok right now, this is my cover. So my cover is official.
My nigga, this is how you know he's full of shit. He asked you a simple question. When can I buy it? Or where can I buy it? Listen to this long, drawn out. This is how you know he's full of shit. There is no law book. Listen to this long, drawn out excuse. He never gives you a date and when the law book is coming out. When you ask him, he gives you 30 different excuses. Somebody asked him in the live earlier than this, when is it coming out? He told them that he's not dropping the law book until it's get proofread by Asians and he can sit down in a room with the Asian community without any black people or white people. That was his excuse. 5 minutes, 20 minutes before 20 minutes before this. And now this is his excuse.
Damn Constitution just with what you're saying alone. And this is not even a criminal through under the radar in family court because you don't even think it's a crime, let alone a federal level crime and beyond the state level crime. So I said that to say,
listen to how
yes, you are
drawn out
100% correct.
What's up?
All of this is in my law book. My law book is going to be on my university, at least the most important stuff, so y'all can get right to it. And then, like I said, I'm going to publish my.
Lilith, that's your real profile picture? Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He knows what I want. Y'all gonna get
my
me
law
in
book and I'm
trouble.
going to sell it. And my law book is well, like I'm going to continue to give legal advice. And as I tell everybody, what'd you say, baby? Oh yeah, I got you. And I'm going to continue to give legal advice. And what's special about my law book is I went to every level of the courts, even the military. So if you went to jail and you AWOL, okay,
Where
I can get you
buy
up.
that? Where can I buy that law book?
You will.
Now he said, when can I buy the law book? Simple question. When can I buy it? Simple question. You can buy it on this date. I will be releasing it on this date. Instead of saying that, this is what he tells them.
Okay,
Where
I
can
can
I
get you
buy
a.
that? Where can I buy that
It'll
law
be.
book?
You will be able to purchase my law. Listen to me. My law book is complete. I got it backed up on every level you could think I could have it backed up. The only way this law book won't come out is if I get assassinated. And if that happens, y'all better tear this bitch up. Other than that, I ain't doing nothing wrong. But I say to say this, my law book could actually be out now. But I want it to be right and exact, and I want it to look good. And like I said, I ain't doing the most. But if you go on my TikTok right now, this is my cover. So my cover is official. My law firm shit is official. Me being #1 on the app store is right there. All of my shit is in there, so can't nobody try to play on my top. And my law book is going to come out once I slide to the back with Japan, North Korea, China, and Vietnam. Because I know if anything that got to do with the U.S. is involved, they're gonna try to corrupt it or make it not come out. So like I said,
Translation. That book ain't never coming. Yeah, you're welcome, Willis, because that real distracting. But translation. That book is never going to see the light of day. Because he said if it has anything to do with the US, so he's already giving you his excuse. See, this is what he does. He's slick. He throws an excuse in there before it happens. So he throws an excuse ahead of time. He said, "Oh, if anything, if the U.S. have anything to do with it, they're gonna corrupt it, or it's not gonna come out." There's the excuse right there. So, in a few months, when you ask them what happened to the book, the government corrupted it and wouldn't let it come out. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't talked to China yet. He's giving you his excuses already before beforehand before you ask him. In a couple months, I guarantee you this is going. I didn't talk to China. Oh, the U.S. had something to do with it and didn't let it come out. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I can book rise and fee. Yeah, and they be believing this shit. Make sure y'all hit that
once I
like
slide to
button.
the back with the Asians, I'm gonna have them to be right and exact, and I want it to look good. And like I said, I ain't doing the most. But if you go on my TikTok right now, this is my cover. So my cover is official. My law firm shit is official. Me being #1 on the app store is right there. All of my shit is in there.
He said, me being #1 on the app stores right there. You typing it in the title doesn't make it legit. Why does he think when he types something in a title that makes it legit? Just because you typed it didn't make it legit. You can type and say things all you want. It's not gonna make them true.
So can't nobody try to play on my top. And my law book is going to come out once I slide to the back with Japan, North Korea, China, and Vietnam. Because I know if anything that got to do.
And that's another thing. He's saying, well, once I slide to the back with China, North Korea, and Vietnam, Japan. These are all countries that do not fuck with each other. I think some of them are at war. These are all countries that do not like each other. There's an excuse right there. I never slid in the back with Japan and China. Of course, you're not getting them all in the same room.
With the U.S. is involved, they're gonna try to corrupt it or make it not come out. So, like I said, once I slide to the back with the Asians, I'm gonna have them transcribe it. I'm gonna sit right there in the room while they do it, and it's gonna come out. And I don't want it to be in English. I want it to come out in Japanese first. And the reason I want it to be in Japanese first is because when I tell you that,
I fucking quit. Who mans is this? Who mans is this? That nigga said I wanted to come out in Japanese first.
right to the back with the Asians. I'm gonna have them transcribe it. I'm gonna sit right there in the room while they do it, and it's gonna come out. And I don't want it to be in English. I want it to come out in Japanese first. And the reason I want it to be in Japanese first is because when I tell you that you right, they're gonna have to translate it from Japanese. Then it's gonna have to go to Spanish because the Mexican gonna have to, or the Spanish gonna have to confirm it, and then it's gonna go to English. So by the time it get to that Caucasian, if his ass say I'm lying, we already done fact checked this before. So you're not gonna get no more coming in that.
What? What the fuck is he?
Is because when I tell you that you right, they're gonna have to translate it from Japanese. Then it's gonna have to go to Spanish because the Mexican gonna have to, or the Spanish gonna have to confirm it, and then it's gonna go to English. So by the time it get to that Caucasian, if his ass say I'm lying, we already done fact checked this before. So you're not gonna get no more coming in that courtroom and denying people like you, or denying people appeals, or smacking people at the parole board because you think somebody don't know the law. So the reason I'm going way to the back is so that way by the time they get to the front, it then already been fact checked and translated by all of the communities. And in my law book, which makes my law book so accurate, is because
Bro, you know how many books that have been through multiple languages? The fucking Bible has been through multiple languages translated. Has it been fact checked, nigga? You know how much shit? Shut up, bro. You sound stupid as fuck. You sound super dumb right
I
now.
already went and got the case law from federal to state level. So you don't have to even go get a damn attorney or a paralegal because I done did the paralegal work and the attorney work
That's what
for
I'm
you, and
saying.
it's already right there.
How you gonna know? This is the thing that don't make sense. You don't even speak Japanese. So how the fuck, or Spanish? How are you gonna know that the translations are correct? If you don't even speak those languages, how will you know that the translations are even correct? You fucking idiot.
It's already in there. And another reason I want to slide to the back and I'm making it long is because we know this white man will change the law. For example, when they
Yes.
genocided 50,000 kids in Canada, they went and changed the definition of genocide so that they wouldn't get in trouble for it. So the reason I'm sliding way to the back is because I don't want you to know what's in this law book. So that way, when it come out, if you try to run and change the law, not only have we caught you doing what we caught you doing, we gonna catch you doing that. And so with that being said, my law book is getting ready to come out immediately.
You gonna catch you do know that laws change every day, right? You do know that the law changes and evolves all the time, right? You do know that, right? Bro, you are simple, bro. You're dumb. You're dumb. Hey, dumb. I'm like a zoo to him. Hey, dumb. What's on the menu today, dumb? I'm like a zoo to this nigga. How you doing today, dumb? Every time we go live, I pop up. Hey, how you doing, dumb?
And by immediately, I mean as soon as I'm done getting with the Asian community. And I've already seen Japan, I've already seen China, I've already seen North Korea, I've already seen Vietnam. But I want the black community to know that I believe that I am safe before I go with them. And even if y'all don't believe that I'm safe before I go with them, I can't be no safer there than I could be here and trying to do this here. And so with that being said,
Nigga, you're not safe nowhere.
they got to come here or I got to go there, which I would actually like for me to be somewhere where I think it wouldn't get bombed or attacked by the United States government. So that means I got to fly way to Japan and go in one of these offices and have them transcribe this book so I can put it on my own shop. And like I said, if it's lucrative for Amazon to get in on it, I do a deal with Jeff Bezos and we can sell it on Amazon and he could get a percentage. But long story short, it's getting ready to come out and it's gonna come out as fast as they could transcribe it. And like I said, I'm willing to sit in the room with they ass while they do it. So if they got to transcribe that damn book and I got to be in the next room and keep running in and out and they calling me while they got questions, it's done. But I said to say I am not just holding on to this book. I just had to make sure that I'm safe. And I had to let everybody know I'm not making an irrational decision. I also had to make sure that they know that I'm cognitively functioning properly and I have recovered from being drugged, because if I'm not in my right mind, I can't advocate.
Nigga, you oh my god. In the beginning of this video, you said you was recovering. Well, every other day, you either recovered or are recovering. You need to make up your mind on what the fuck you got going on.
On anybody's behalf. So I had to let everybody know that yes, I am exactly where I am supposed to be, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And I'm
Okay.
getting ready to go make sure that my literature comes out. And out of all of the books that I wrote, I'm actually pushing everything to the back to make sure this law book come out first. So it's gonna be, this book is getting ready to come out. And like I said, and maybe they, like I said, I'm getting ready to slide somewhere in a week. And I ain't gonna drop my location here. You know what I mean? On this TikTok. But long story short, I'm getting ready to slide some share in a week, somewhere in a week. And if they want to pull up to where I'm at there and transcribe it there, and if we gotta have a nigga outside with a rocket launcher and a damn Gatling gun, that's what I'm willing to do. But long story short.
Oh my god. With a rocket launcher and a Gatling gun? What the fuck is the Gatling gun for? You watch way too many movies, bro.
Within the next week, I'm getting ready to slide and transcribe this book, and it's getting ready to come out. And like I said, the only way this book is not gonna come out is if I was stopped by either Israel or the United States government, because it's gonna be one of the two. And like I said, I'm letting y'all know right now. No, I'm not speaking death upon myself or speaking nothing upon myself, but I'm gonna just be honest with you. As long as they're Caucasian, and this is no disrespect, because I don't want to get flagged, so I'm gonna spell it out. The ARAB is technically still a Caucasian. So as long as they're Caucasian or an ignorant person in America doesn't stop me before I get the book out, the book will be out. And if I don't get to get it out, I'm telling everybody right.
Bro, nobody is after you. Nobody. Nobody wants to kill you. Nobody is after you. Maybe them niggas that you disrespected in Chicago and them Buffalo niggas might want to kill you, but the government ain't where you have no influence. You have no influence over nothing or nobody. You can't even crack 10,000 subscribers, bro. You can't even crack 10,000 subscribers. If the government did do anything to you, CPAC was it. They shut you down. If the government did do anything to you, the most was CPAC. And that was enough. You're dead. You're done. Now you're just in nobody watches you for knowledge. They watching you to be entertained, my nigga. You are entertainment. Yeah, that I don't understand it either, Hakeem.
Right now, I don't trust anybody in the world more than Kim Jong-un and Fumio Kishida with my USB flash drive to make sure the book get out. And so if something happens to me, go right to my motherfucking flash drive, go right to the folder.
Bro, Kim Jong-un don't like black people. I don't know how he doesn't understand. Hey, the motherfuckers don't like black people. They'll kill you faster than they'll shake your hand. They'll kill you before they shake your hand, my nigga.
That say law book is already in order. Everything is all, the whole damn book is done. It's in orders and everything. I separated it by the colors of the chakras. So it start at red and it end at purple. But when you print it out, the way it's gonna be is if you are in no matter what legal situation you are in, when you look at the inside of the book, if you've been looking at it enough, if you go to the index, it's gonna tell you exactly which color of the book that you need to start at to tell you where you are. So, for example, if the police is at your house and they ain't got no damn warrant, when you open that book up, the index is gonna say searches and seizures of vehicles or homes.
Right. He
Blue.
only fuck
So
with
when you
Dennis
go to
Rodman.
Blue, it's gonna tell you if you are in a car right now, go to this page. If you are in a house right now, go to this page. If you walking up the street and the police pull up on you and you got that book, it's gonna tell you it might, and I'm just making this up, it might say green. Go to green. It's gonna say if you are on the sidewalk, this is what they can and cannot do. If you are in a public restaurant, this is what they can and cannot do. If you are in a courtroom and your lawyer is not doing what they're supposed to do, it's gonna say purple. Go to purple. This is what your lawyer should have been doing. And if they didn't do this before you leave the court, this is the part of the courtroom that you go in to write his ass up. Make a copy.
Write his ass up. Oh my God. Yo, if y'all listen to his legal advice, you are going to jail. You go ahead and listen to this dummy if you want to. Oh, there's gonna be so many dummies getting locked up. Matter of fact, all y'all followers of Young Pharaoh, please buy his book and listen to everything he says in that motherfucker. Go ahead, listen to everything he says in this motherfucker. I want y'all to, if y'all followers are watching, buy his book. If it comes out. When it comes out in February. Don't worry. It'll be out in February. Buy it.
Send the copy here and send the copy there. And this is how many days they got to respond.
Who wanna bet that this book never comes out? You heard it here first. Sigma, what's up? Who wanna bet? Who wanna make a bet that this book never, ever comes out? He hasn't even shown you a chapter. Usually when people make a book, don't they give you a preview? He hasn't even shown us a chapter. All he showed us was a cover that he made on PowerPoint. That's it. And some flash drives. That's proving he made a book. That's the proof. All the proof you need that somebody wrote a book. All right, well, let me find my flash drive. I wrote a book. I'm about to drop a book. Show y'all a bunch of PowerPoints and flash drives. And I wrote a book.
And if not, this is how you get it to the military and the CIA. So like I said, there is no form of legality that I have missed in the book. And if you are incarcerated, like I said, I don't care if you're in a local county jail, if you're in a federal jail, or if you're in a military jail. It's a section at the end of the book for what all the staff members in there can and cannot do. And if you in a nasty ass cell, I already got in there how to grieve it, what amendments to violate. I mean, what amendments to grieve it with, because they got to come in there and change that whole goddamn cell. So with that,
you really think that you can go to jail and write grievances and they're going to listen to you? Okay. Yeah. How did the grievances that you wrote work out for you? Because from the story you told us that you was just stuck in a dingy, dirty ass cell.
that being said, if you need to grieve a jail, I already got that in there on how to do it. And no matter where you are, I got who the fuck you need to write that grievance to and where it need to go, and also how to keep a copy for yourself and how to save yourself, because you know the police will stop that goddamn mail from even going out if they don't murk you first. So with that being said, how to defend yourself from the United States government and how to navigate through the United States judicial system 100%. And
I only got one more question, bro, and I'm gonna get up out of here.
Go ahead.
So speaking of like piggybacking off what you just said, as far as like, you know, assassination attempts on you, and you know, we all know that like you've been decoded the matrix and broke the matrix and shit. And I'm one who believe that it's a boogeyman like after you or whatever. Do you think that same shit? And what are your feelings? First, it's a two-part question. What are your feelings? I know you don't really fuck with Rashad Jamal, or I don't know that because I don't know you personally.
I don't, and I just want to skip. I just want to skip him. All I know is he's I wouldn't throw dirt on his name. All I know is he's a pedophile, a child molester, and a thief. And he tried to steal my brand, and he was a part of me being drugged because they tried to drug me and replace me with him. So Like I said, I don't want to speak on a thief or a child molester, but no, you
Say
go ahead.
less. Say less, bro. All right. Well, shit. I guess that was the answer to my
Hold
question.
on.
Then my
He said they tried to drug, and he was a part of drugging and robbing.
Wait a minute.
Rashad Jamal was there during this
White
time.
people, I'm about to turn up in it. Look at me. I got weed up in this motherfucker. A knife up in this motherfucker. Where them shrooms go? Some shrooms up in this bitch. Wait a minute. I'm about to get lit in this bitch.
So you saying Rashad Jamal did that? So you saying Rashad Jamal gave you those shrooms? Rashad Jamal told you to make that video? Nobody drugged you, bro. Stop. We don't believe you. We saw you take the fucking drugs and admit that you take mushrooms. You just can't come to terms with the fact that you can't handle your shit.
last question is, where can I inbox you as far as with this extra celestial body? Because I do have the pictures. I took pictures of it. I took videos and all type of shit. And so where can I follow you on all
Oh shit. He was this nigga. He another crazy nigga. This nigga filming the sky.
the socials? Where should I send that video?
This is my only social media that I have. I've been deleted off every single thing, and no disrespect to you or anybody, but I am not making them because I am tired of keep making YouTubes and all that. So like I said, I'm blocked on here, and I'm gonna be blocked on here probably maybe till Friday. So all I can say is you could keep trying to DM me. I could go live. So I'm gonna be going live every day. But once we all realize that my DMs are no
And
longer
I'll be
blocked,
recording it
then I
every
would
day.
tell you to DM me here and I will rock out. But like I said, other than that, I have no clue what to tell you because I am not making no more social medias. But my apps will be out soon and my apps will be up. And once my apps go up, I never be blocked. So y'all can send me whatever. And like I said, I'm getting ready to do a show. Like I said, I'm planning on going to Costa.
How much y'all want to bet that them apps never go up too? How much y'all want to bet? Does anybody want to take that bet? I'm betting. I'm willing to bet a paycheck. My paychecks is anywhere from 16 to 1800. I'm willing to bet a paycheck that no apps come out. Hey Pharaoh, you can take the bet too because you need the money. I'll bet you none of those apps come out. That book don't come out. He never links up with China. He never goes to Costa Rica. And he and anything out that he promises. Fuck that. Send that to me. Wait a minute. Send that to me. That at least you know that the money going into something. I pay every dollar that y'all gotta send me. That shit goes to. That's why I've been there. You see me get a new mic. I got a light, new camera. Just got the new computer. That's all from y'all donations. This is all from y'all donations. The new mic, the new camera, all that shit. I still got some more shit to go. Send that shit to me. Trip C's just fucked her car up by it with a deer. She need that. Send that to us. At least you know the money going somewhere proper.
Costa Rica, and that better still be a thing. But long story short, I'm getting ready to do a show, and no, I'm not copying ridiculousness. But on my show, what I would like to do with my podcast is not only teach and educate, but have people send me in legal work. And even if it's anonymous, even if your name and everything is scratched out, I can look at your case and tell you what actually is wrong and what should have happened in your case. And if you're watching my show, you could take the notes down and run to your nearest attorney or, whoever the public defender is in the area could take the notes down and we could start getting this courtroom cleared up and we could start getting these K calendars cleared up. But other than that, you got to wait to send me these.
Notice he said he's not trying to copy off of ridiculousness. You know why he said that? Because he's directly trying to copy off of ridiculousness. The whole blueprint that you just said was a copy.
In legal work, and even if it's anonymous, even if you're teaching, your app is no longer blocked, then I would tell you to DM me here and I will rock out. But like I said, other than that, I have no clue what to tell you because I am not making no more social medias. But my apps will be out soon and my apps will be up. And once my apps go up, I never be blocked. So y'all can send me whatever. And like I said, I'm getting ready to do a show. Like I said, I'm planning on going to Costa Rica and that better still be a thing. But long story short, I'm getting ready to do a show and no, I'm not copying ridiculousness. But on my show, what I would like to do with my podcast is not only teach and educate, but have people send me in legal work. And even if it's anonymous, even if your name and everything is scratched out, I can look at your case and tell you what actually is wrong and what should have happened in your case. And if you're watching my show, you could take the notes down and run to your nearest attorney or, whoever the public defender is in the area could take the notes down and we could start getting this courtroom cleared up and we could start getting these K calendars cleared up. But other than that, you got to wait to send me these videos that y'all want me to review because I'm blocked on here. I literally can't. I couldn't even tell you not to send it if I wanted to because I just got off goddamn block today.
Okay. Yeah, I know you really don't fuck with YouTube, but it's literally like 1,000 videos of the shit on YouTube, bro. Like niggas was recording this shit all summer. It was spooky as hell. It was around the smoke hoax. You remember when they had that fake smoke that was all in New York and it was the air quality was like
all I'm gonna say is if something came out of a portal, I'm the one that called it. That's all I'm gonna say. If something came out of a portal, I'm the one that called it.
That's why I asked your opinion. I'm pretty
something came out of a portal, you the one that called it. When did you call something coming out of Has anybody heard young Pharaoh saying something was gonna come out of a portal? Put a one in the chat if you have never ever heard that come out of this man's mouth. Put a one in the if you have never.
Wait a minute.
Heard that shit come out of this man's mouth. I have never in my life heard this nigga say this shit ever in my life. He talking about if something came out of a portal, I called it.
White people, I'm about to turn up in it. Look at me, I got weed up in this motherfucker, a knife up in this motherfucker. Where them shrooms go? Some shrooms up in this bitch. Wait a minute. I'm about to get lit in this bitch.
Nigga psycho.
Pretty sure you had something significant to say about that because it was.
If something came out of a portal, I'm the one that called it. If a big ass devil came out of a portal, I'm probably the one that called it. But I say that to say,
Pretty sure you had something significant to say about that because it was.
If something came out of a portal, I'm the one that called it. If a big ass devil came out of a portal, I'm probably the one that called it. Somebody
asked your opinion. I'm pretty sure you had something significant to say about that because it was.
If something came out of a portal, I'm the one that called it. If a big ass devil came out of a portal, I'm probably the one that called it. But I say that to say,
was it the Anu though?
If anybody does want to donate to the channel, I'll put the Cash App in the chat. We still do need a couple more supplies. So if anybody wants to donate, put the Cash App in the chat. This nigga is fucking crazy.
Some people were saying it was the Anunnaki. Like that's why
I believe it the most definitely be the Anunnaki, but I could not confirm or deny that because you never know if you would get something not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
So the Anunnaki was smoking up New York. So it was the Anunnaki, the devil coming out of a portal, and the Anunnaki smoking up the New York. That's what it was. Okay.
If I got the ability to summon a UFO, I can't confirm that because who's to say somebody might not trying to lock their ass up like they did them aliens.
Did he just say he got the ability to summon a UFO?
The Anunnaki, like That's why
I believe it the most. I believe it the most definitely be the Anunnaki, but I could never confirm. I could not confirm or deny that because you never know if you would get something not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got the ability to summon a UFO. I can't confirm that because who's to say somebody might try to not trying to lock their ass up like they did them aliens in the Dolce Basin, New Mexico. So my thing is, if I call a being or I summon a being, as much as I would want to get the credit for that, I'm still not gonna take the credit for that because I'm not gonna snitch on nothing that's from the planet or not from the damn planet. So my main thing is all I would say is,
y'all, I don't know how much longer I can take of this foolishness. This boy's a motherfucking dummy. He said, I don't know if I can summon a being, but I ain't gonna summon him because I ain't snitch and they gonna try to lock him up. This boy here.
all I would say is, if you believe I did it, I'm gonna say ask Ripley's believe it or not. But I ain't snitching on it. Like I said, ask Ripley's believe it or not. All I'm gonna say is, like I said, I ain't gonna get you not whether you terrestrial or extraterrestrial. And all I'm gonna say is to that Caucasian, we all can see you under the water and in the air. And if something start tearing your ass apart, I'm probably the one that called it to do it. So with that being said, like I said, our nation is a blazing nation. The double seal is for people that understand esoteric knowledge, and you know why it got the double seal. And if not, you wasn't reading and studying enough, but that's okay because that's what my university is for. And I'm going to continue to teach and educate on my podcast. And I want to let people know that the Anunnaki is an English language, which just means Skywalker. Hence they got the title for Anakin Skywalker from in Star Wars.
I mean, was it Nibiru then? My bad. Was that Nibiru, that extra red sun that was creeping around the fucking sky all summer for 90?
You stole that whole thing from Bobby Hemmett. I know that came from Bobby Hemmett word for word. That Star Wars shit, that's Bobby Hemmett word for fucking word.
Yeah,
literally. It was like
yes, but you can actually see Nibiru because I mean you would actually be able to see Nibiru more clearly if they wasn't blocking out the sky with chemtrails and darkening the sky, just like they trying to block the sun. And you can actually study about Nibiru in this Bible called the Cobran Bible. I had that in the lecture I did years ago as well. One of my cousins put me onto that when I was young. But I said that to say
I saw that lecture.
Yeah, so you already know, but like I said, I can neither confirm nor deny. And like I said, at this point in time, when people ask me things, unless I'm behind the scenes and I got permission to speak on it, I'm gonna just say it's classified. But I do want to tell everybody, and I'm not even talking to you, I do want to tell people, if you're looking at that shit and you think it's real, 9 times out of 10, don't you dare let nobody tell you that shit is fake and that shit is not what you think. That shit is more than likely exactly what the fuck you think it is. So like I said, I don't call people crazy. I might call you a liar, but I ain't gonna call you crazy because at the end of the day, I done seen a lot of shit I would never speak on. Like I said, because it'll still get you. Like I said, somebody will double back on you. But with that being said, yes, it's real. And if you think I called them, I probably did. And if you think I didn't, I probably still did. And so with that being said, I don't play them games. I'm going with Japan.
So I see where this is going. Every time a UFO is spotted, you gonna claim that you summoned them, even if it's on the other side of the world. You gonna claim that you the one who brought them here? I see where this is going. From here on out, every single alien that is spotted on Earth, little feet, called them. That's what's gonna happen from here on out. Every single alien that gets spotted on Earth, little feet called them.
Choose Japan. Everybody heard me say Japan. I picked Kim Jong-un, and no disrespect to Gigi. To prove that I'm a great attorney, I'm gonna get my baby mamas out of trouble because I'm gonna get Gigi and Hillary out of trouble. But I'm gonna do that on behalf of the fact that I need all of my bread, and Gigi got to return to the Buddhist doctrine, and he got to drop communism because communism comes from socialism, and socialism is what gave birth to feminism. And if y'all want to understand why these women are wilding in these courts, I just told y'all why, and I'm not gonna give y'all no more game until I get in the back with Japan. But with that being said,
what trouble is this baby mama?
Peace, family. I appreciate you taking time.
He said he was going to get his baby moms out of trouble. What trouble are they in? My bad. I unplugged the internet. That's my fault. My fault, y'all.
I'm answering my question today, brother. Salute, man.
Salute. It's the general. All right, now, peace. Yeah, it's real. Like I said, they get real like that. What's up, beautiful? How you doing? What you playing?
Uno. I'm playing Uno.
I respect Uno. I swear to God, I'm ready to go to Japan and play Super Mario Kart Wii. The old joint. You ever play? Did you play that, right?
I'm beating their ass over here, honestly.
I'm about to play you. It's Uno on the phone, so we can play that. And if you play chess, we can play that.
Yo.
I know Madison Cali need to get on his live and stop playing with me.
Madison Cali, stop stalking that
somebody
girl.
else coming up, and like I said, don't ask me nothing that's gonna get me blocked or.
You've been calling. How many times has he called Madison Cali to his lives? I lost count. How many times has you called her to your lives, and how many times has she not answered you? How many times you got to call this lady to your live for her to not answer you? That lady is never going to answer.
Flat.
I messaged him like, yo, what's up with it? But he ain't said nothing to her. He wasn't saying he ain't going. Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Salute, what's going on with you?
Oh,
Nice, bro. I'm from Somalia, East Africa.
All right, now, East Africa. What's going on with you, family?
Oh, it's hot.
I hear you. What's going on? What questions you got?
No, I saw one time. I'm not American. I'm not Black American. I'm East African. from Somalia. I live in Somalia, and I saw you many times talking about Egypt, and I was a little bit confused. You know what I mean? So I'm good in history. I'm from Africa, East Africa. And we have Central Africa. We have West Africa, North Africa. And I go to school. I know the history, slave history, what happened, bad history. I know what happened, everything. And I know how black people come to America, Jamaica, Caribbeans, and I don't know where you got that you believe you are Egypt or you belong to North Africa or because
I got that I
really
got that
professor.
information. I got that information directly from extraterrestrials as well as myself, and I've been abducted by extraterrestrials 4 to 7 times, and I've been saying that for years. And the people keep either calling me
Yeah,
crazy
you
or
said that
calling
for
me a white
years.
boy and a
You said
nerd.
that. Yeah, you said that for years now. You believe it. Okay, I
No,
saw
no,
I
no,
saw
no,
one
no, no,
time.
no, 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 no. Let me say something before you
No, no,
continue.
no. One time I
It's not
saw you
about
have
listen to
interview.
me. It's
You have
not about it's
interview
not about listen to me.
with
It's
a
not
woman.
about and listen to me. Let me say this. It's not about I've said something for years and I believed it. Because if I said I was
Yeah,
Superman,
people
I would
when you
never
tell
believe
them
that.
some lies, you're gonna
The
believe
thing
it. You
is,
know.
no, no, listen to me. This is the issue. You are asking me
Nigga, you been saying you've been drugged for 2 years and now you believe it. What's the difference?
the answer for a question that I'm telling you the answer to, and then you don't want to accept it because you do not respect the concept of the existence of life outside yourself. And so my main thing is this.
Bro, I know you can talk. I know you can talk. I will let you talk, but let me just say a couple.
Go ahead, say what you got to say, my Somali
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
indoctrinated
yeah,
Muslim
yeah.
brother.
Yeah, I'm Muslim. Yes, yeah, indeed. Yes,
I know
I'm
you're
from East
Muslim because
Africa.
y'all the most the Muslims
Yes.
started.
See, you hear where he goes to insulting this man for no reason, my Somalian indoctrinated brother. What type of nigga? You's a weirdo.
Slavery and y'all mad at the white man, but the Muslim
No, no,
actually
no,
worse
no,
than the
no,
damn
no,
white man.
no. White man, don't
A
fuck with us.
Muslim?
We fuck the white man. Okay, forget that.
Okay.
Uh,
The Muslim is a Caucasian.
look. I saw one
How is the Muslim a Caucasian, nigga? Muslim is a religion, you jack, bro.
time interview with this lady. I forget her name. It's very famous woman in America. She make interview with rappers, and she make with you interview, and she tell you, you believe you are Egypt, so can you go to Egypt? And you say yes, I can go to Egypt. Do you remember the interview? Tisha, I forget her name.
Yeah, Tasha K. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Tasha. Yeah, I watched the interview. She tell you, you claim to be Egypt. Can you go to Egypt? That was a fucking good question, brother. And
Yeah, would you
I
like me
was
to answer it?
confused. No, look, wait, hang on. I know you can talk good. I know.
The boy ain't trying to hear it. African boy, I told you Africa don't fuck with him. I told y'all niggas Africa don't fuck with him. She said he basically was like, remember on Tasha K when you was saying you was gonna go to Egypt? That was a good fucking question. And I guarantee you, he said, you want me to answer it? I guarantee you, he's going to blame it on somebody else. How much you want to bet that he's going to blame it on somebody else? How much you want to bet that he's going to blame why he didn't go to Egypt on somebody else? How much you want to bet?
With your interview, and she tell you, you believe you are Egypt, so can you go to Egypt? And you say yes, I can go to Egypt. Do you remember the interview? Tisha, I forget her name.
Yeah, Tasha K. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Tasha. Yeah, I watched the interview. She tell you, you claim to be Egypt. Can you go to Egypt? That was a fucking good question, brother. And
Yeah, would you
I
like me
was
to answer it?
confused. No, look, wait, hang on. I know you can talk good. I know you can.
He said, would you like me to answer it? The bull said, no, no, no. I know you can talk good. Basically, no. I know you're going to give me the runaround. I don't need to hear your excuse. Y'all ain't catch that? Put a one in the chat if you caught that. The bull was like, no, no, I don't need to hear it. No, I know you talk good. I know you talk good. Nobody caught that? That nigga said, "No, I know you talk good. I know, no, no, no. You're not going to give me the runaround."
Yeah, I watched the interview. She tell you, you claim to be Egypt. Can you go to Egypt? That was a fucking good question, brother. And
Yeah, would you like me to answer it?
No, look, well, hang on. You know, I know you can talk good. You know, I know you can talk. No, look, well, a fucking good question, brother. And
Yeah, would you like me to answer it?
No, look, well, hang on. You know, I know you can talk good. You know, I know you can talk. That was a fucking good question, brother. And
yeah, would you like me to answer it?
No, look, well, hang on. You know, I know you can talk good. You know, I know you can talk. And your talk, I don't know where you got all of this nonsense. But anyway, yeah, you know how the people. I know.
Hold on, he told him, "I know you talk good nonsense." Hold up. The African boy, he's serving him. He cooking him. He said, "Nope, nope, nope, nope. I know you talk good nonsense. Nope, no, no, no. No, me, brother. You get no play. I can't get jiggy with this shit. You get no play in my ride. You get no play in my ride. I can't. You look like the player here that sold me this shit. Do you know who you're fucking with? I can't get jiggy with this shit."
No, you can talk good, you know.
The African boy told him, "Nah, nigga, I can't get jiggy with this shit."
Can you go to Egypt? That was a fucking good question, brother. And
yeah, would you like me to answer it?
No, look, well, hang on. You know, I know you can talk good, you know. I know you can talk. And your talk, I don't know where you got all of this nonsense. But anyway, yeah, you know how the people.
Wow, he told that nigga, "You got a good way of talking nonsense." He told that man, "You got a good way of talking nonsense." Nah, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
I know, brother, don't deny, brother. I respect people, man. I'm black people. I'm African, brother. Respect your people.
How you gonna be African and be a damn Muslim? How you gonna be African and be a Muslim?
Brother.
I'm not your brother if you're Muslim. I'm not never your brother if you're Muslim.
And that's hatred. You're preaching hatred, bro. You keep talking about you righteous and this, that, and the third. Buddha didn't hate other religions. Buddha didn't hate other people because of their religion. You hate that man because of his religion. You literally hate that man right now because he's a Muslim. But when you was in Ben X DMs trying to get him to debate you for some money, he was your brother. He was a king. He was brother this and king that. Brother this, it would be lucrative for you, brother. I think it would be financially lucrative. Peace king, peace brother. I have a proposition for you. This is what he wrote. Ben X. Peace. It was either Peace King, or it started off either Peace King or Peace Brother. I have a proposition for you. I think it would be financially lucrative for you. Get back to me. Ben X said no. After that, all of a sudden, Muslims were a target because he didn't allow you to make money off of his name. You hate Muslims. Nigga, grow the fuck up.
Of religion, you don't have nothing. They post you Jesus Christ and they put you in the ship and from Ghana, West Africa.
Listen to me. If you are African, you have to still respect. If you are a Muslim, you still got to respect Jesus Christ. If you are a Muslim, you.
And that you got that straight from SETI. The whole Muslim. SETI said, "This is the rank and file. The Muslim gotta respect the Christian deities, but the Christians don't gotta respect the Jewish deities. And the Muslims and the Christian gotta respect the Jewish deities, but the Jews don't gotta respect the Muslim and the Christian deities. That's the rank and file." Basically saying Judaism made Christianity, and Christianity made Islam. That's SETI 101. That was the first video SETI I ever seen.
Still gotta respect Jesus Christ because they say that Muhammad is the cousin that is related to Abraham through Ishmael. So it's no way, it's no way, it's no way, it's no way, sir. There's no way, sir, that you can be a Muslim and still not have to submit to Christianity because Muhammad is allegedly related to Abraham through Ishmael. Wait a minute, why are you not? Why are you not?
Wait. Why would it? That's not why they gotta respect them. I just told you why. But just because Muhammad is cousins with Abraham or whoever the fuck, they gotta shut up, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Why are you not?
So that's just like saying the Bloods got in 1,000 years. The Bloods gotta, if the Bloods and the Crips still exist, the Crips gotta respect the Bloods because Snoop Dogg and YG is cousins. Nigga, they gonna be like, nigga, I ain't niggas was cousins 1,000 years ago. Who gives a fuck?
Not accepting the truth of your own doctrine, sir.
Why you talk too much?
Why are you not accepting, sir?
Brother.
Listen to me. There is no way you can be a Muslim. I'm gonna say this one more time. There is no way you can be a Muslim and disrespect Jesus Christ when there would be no Muhammad if it wasn't for the alleged death of Jesus Christ. Because God allegedly said that He was sending. Listen to me. Let me get it out. You cannot talk over me. There would be no. Listen to me. You cannot. Listen to me. You cannot.
Wait. How did him talking about Tasha K video turn in? You see how he baited him into arguing about his religion? Nobody caught that. How he just baited this man. You notice everything Pharaoh said to this man. I'm gonna go back. Listen to the whole entire conversation. Everything that Pharaoh said to this man had something to do with his religion. Literally everything.
So one time, I'm not American. I'm not Black American. I'm East African. I'm from Somalia. I live in Somalia, and I saw you many times talking about Egypt, and I was a little bit confused. You know what I mean? So. I'm good in history. I'm from Africa, East Africa, and we have Central Africa, we have West Africa, North Africa. And I go to school. I know the history, slave history, what happened, bad history. I know what happened, everything. And I know how black people come to America, Jamaica, Caribbeans, and I don't know where you got that you believe you are Egypt or you belong to North Africa or. Because
I got that information directly from extraterrestrials as well as myself, and I've been abducted by extraterrestrials 4 to 7 times.
Wait, you got that information directly from extraterrestrials, so you ain't do no studying, right? Okay. He just admitted that he never studied. So you ain't read none of them books. Wait a minute. Pause. Hold the boat. You talking about you got $1 million library and you read all these books, and now you saying that you got all the information from extraterrestrials. I ain't even catch that part.
I got that information directly from extraterrestrials as well as myself, and I've been abducted by extraterrestrials 4 to 7 times, and I've been saying that for years, and people keep either calling me crazy or.
Now it's 4 to 7. First 7 times he talked about this shit, he said it was 10 times. Now it's 4 to 7.
Calling me a white boy and a nerd.
Yeah, you say that for years now. You believe it? Okay,
No. Let me say something before you continue.
One time I
It's not
saw
about
your
listen to
interview.
me. It's
Your
not about
interview
listen to me.
with
It's
a
not
woman.
about and listen to me. Let me say this. It's not about I've said something for years and I believed it. Because if I said I was
Yeah,
Superman,
people,
I would
when you
never
tell
believe
many
that.
time lies, you're gonna believe, you know.
No, no, listen to me. This is the issue. You are asking me the answer for a question that I'm telling you the answer to, and then you don't want to accept it because you do not respect the concept of the existence of life outside yourself. And so my main thing is this.
Bro, I know you
What?
can talk. I know you can talk.
Yo, you don't. Yo, he be projecting his own shit on everybody else. You don't see anything outside yourself. That's you, my man.
I will let you talk, but let me just say a couple.
Go ahead, say what you got to say, my Somalian indoctrinated Muslim brother.
I'm Muslim.
See my Somalian indoctrinated Muslim brother. Watch. This is when the baiting starts. He's mad because the bull wouldn't fall for his alien shit. So he gets butthurt and start trying to make fun of him and shit on him being Muslim. Because he butthurt about him not believing his alien story.
Yes, indeed, yes.
I know you're
From East
Muslim because
Africa.
y'all the most the Muslims
Yes.
started slavery and y'all mad at the white man with the wood.
Mind you, the man did not say he was Muslim once. Not one time did y'all hear this man say he was a Muslim. I didn't hear him say he was a Muslim. Maybe we had to run the tape back, but I didn't hear him say he was a Muslim. He do sound like he got marbles in his mouth, but I didn't hear him say anything about being Muslim. I heard him say he was Somalian.
The Muslim actually worse than the damn white man.
White man, don't fuck with us. We fuck the white man. Okay, forget that.
Okay. The Muslim is a Caucasian.
Look. I
He
saw
said
one
the
time an
Muslim is a
interview with
Caucasian.
this lady. I forget her name. It's very famous.
So Ben X is white, Farrakhan is white, Malcolm X was white. All those men were white.
Woman in America. She make interview with the rappers, and she make me to interview, and she tell you, you believe you are Egypt, so can you go to Egypt? And you say yes, I can go to Egypt. Do you remember the interview? Tisha, I forget her name.
Yeah, Tasha K. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Tasha K. Yeah, I watched the interview. She tell you, you claim to be Egypt. Can you go to Egypt? That was a fucking good question, brother. And
yeah, would you like me to answer it?
No, wait, hang on. I know you can talk good. I know you can talk. And your talk, I don't know where you got all of this nonsense. But anyway, yeah, you know how your people. I know, brother. Don't deny, brother. I respect people, man. I'm black people. I'm African, brother. Respect your people. Respect
how you gonna be African and be a damn Muslim? How you gonna be African and be a Muslim?
Brother.
I'm not your brother if you're Muslim. I'm not never your brother if you're Muslim.
Unless I have religion, you don't have nothing. They post you Jesus Christ and they put you in the ship and from Ghana, West Africa.
Listen to me. If you are African, you have to still respect. If you are a Muslim, you still gotta respect Jesus Christ. If you are listen to me. If you are a Muslim, you still gotta respect Jesus Christ because they say that Muhammad is the cousin that is related.
See, from there on, he baits him into a debate about Islam. Oh man.
To Abraham through Ishmael. So it's no way, sir. There's no way, sir, that you can be a Muslim and still not have to submit to Christianity because Muhammad is allegedly related to Abraham through Ishmael. Wait a minute, why are you not accepting the truth of your own doctrine, sir?
Why you talk too much?
Why are you not accepting, sir?
Brother?
Listen to me.
Too much.
There is no way you can be a Muslim. I'm going to say this one more time. There is no way you can be a Muslim and disrespect Jesus Christ when there would be no Muhammad if it wasn't for the alleged death of Jesus Christ. Because God allegedly said that he was sending. Listen to me. Let me get it out. You cannot talk over me. There would be no.
Wait, you said God allegedly, meaning you don't know for sure that he said that. And I don't remember God ever saying after Jesus, something about Muhammad.
Listen to me.
You think you're the only smart person.
Listen to me.
You are ashamed to your own people. You are ashamed to your own people. You are ashamed to your own people, brother. Listen to me, brother. Let me talk. You are ashamed.
Okay, let me get him out of here so I can say what I got to say. If you are a Muslim, you cannot speak down on Jesus Christ because there would be no need for.
Bro, you turned the conversation into something totally different. He was getting in on your bullshit, and you zoomed in on a religion that he wasn't even a part of. Just because he said he lived in Somalia, you automatically assumed that this man was a Muslim, and then start shitting on Islam as if he was the Muslim.
Muhammad, had it not never been for the Africa and see how they act with that damn Muslim. So like I said, I'm not in no rush to no way of life for black people is Atonism, and that's the Egyptian form of Buddhism. And once the Ptolemies, aka the reptilian beings, invaded Egypt and replaced the tongue and introduced cannibalism through what's called the Eucarian.
So the reptilians invaded Egypt. What? And then the thing about he shit on Islam and he called himself Pharaoh Allah.
Excuse me, the Eucharist ritual, aka what we call communion, eating flesh and drinking blood, that is when people became cannibalistic. And yes, the consumption of animals is still considered cannibalism. So like I said, if you are not an Atenist, you are not in the Egyptian, you are not in the proper form of what black people are supposed to be doing. And yes, he's going to sit here and tell you he's a Muslim, but if I would have brought up astrology, he would have said
he didn't tell you he was a Muslim not once. He just said he lived in Somalia. And you automatically assumed he was a Muslim. He never told you he was Muslim.
That's the devil. But yet they got a book in there called the Suhu Baraj, which is
I
about
like
the map
that.
of the stars. And all religion is basically covert astrology, and that's why they all clicked up through Freemasonry. And this is why I don't deal with that Muslim, because he act like he don't rock with that white man, but they really clicked up in the back, and that's just the truth. And so with that being said, like I said, people keep telling me why you don't go to Africa. Africa is actually psychologically more indoctrinated than America.
Now Africa more indoctrinated than America. And that's why you not going. Leave her alone. Oh boy, always messing with her.
People in Africa, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, no. If you think Samuel Jackson character on Django was bad when he was all massa with goddamn Leonardo DiCaprio, go to Africa and see how they act with that damn Muslim. So like I said, I'm not in no rush to go.
See, now he want to shit on Africa. You ever notice that he do that when he got into an argument with Chicago? He shit on Chicago. When he got into an argument with the African, he shit on Africa. Whenever he gets into an argument with somebody, he shits on that area or whatever group that person is from.
Go to no Africa. I would gladly go to Japan. It is a fact. I would gladly go to Japan. I would gladly go to North Korea. I would gladly go to China. I would gladly go to parts of it. I would gladly go to Texas and be in the Lone Star State before I go to Africa. I'd rather be the leader of the black community and live around the corner from the damn Ku Klux Klan than be the leader of the black community and go live in damn Somalia.
That nigga said he would be what? You're first of all, nigga, stop calling yourself the leader of the black community. You're not the leader of the black community. Nobody voted you. Who voted this nigga the leader of the black community? I keep telling y'all, he think he the leader of the black community because a white man told him. A disgraced white man told him he was the leader. So he thinks he's the leader.
And that's just the truth. And like I said, y'all may not understand why I'm saying this, but I understand why I'm saying this. And so with that being said, y'all don't know what y'all talking about in Africa. Nobody cares if you're from the motherland, because nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm not gonna lie to you.
You gonna tell them what happened in their land? No. How you gonna argue with them Africans about what happened in their land? What type of shit is that? You gonna tell them they don't know what they talking about about shit that happened in their land that you have never stepped foot in. You gonna tell them that they don't know what they talking about? Wow.
I believe in everybody's freedom of speech. But if you say something that don't make sense, and then I present actual, factual, documented evidence, and then you try to deny it because you want to defend that Muslim or you want to defend that.
You didn't present no fucking evidence. You just said a bunch of shit.
That white man or that Caucasian, I'm going to immediately just mute you and get away from you. And so with that being said, I don't argue with people based upon how I feel, because how I feel may not be the truth. I argue with people based.
All right, y'all. I gotta stop it. These kids is fucking shit up. I gotta go regulate, whoop some ass. I'm sorry, y'all, but I got to go whoop some ass. I'm sorry. Look. You see my background. You notice that every time I turn my camera on, there's some more shit on the floor. So I got to go regulate and whoop some ass. God damn it! Hold on. Look, run away, baby. In her diaper. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We still got a whole nother hour in this live, and he said he's gonna go live today, so we'll see. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remio, my aunt. You were just tuned into my aunt TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little buddy.